Losing weight is one of the most challenging things humans can do, especially in North America, where high-calorie foods are abundant and sedentary lifestyles are the norm. Office jobs, working from home, video games, cell phones, online shopping, and fast food delivery services have made it possible for someone to never leave their home and still get everything they need. And as foods become mass-produced, genetically modified, less nutrient-dense, and more flavorful, moving less and eating more becomes easy. As a result, people consume more calories than they need, burn fewer calories than they should, and store the excess calories as body fat. So it's no wonder why so many of us have become overweight or even obese. But if you're watching this video, it's because you want the truth about losing weight, and we've got you covered. This video will cover 7 things no one tells you about losing weight that will help you conquer weight loss for good. Let's get started. Number 1, you can lose weight by adding foods instead of cutting them out. The first thing is that you can lose weight by adding or replacing foods instead of eliminating them. This mindset is counterintuitive to most dieting advice that will tell you to stop consuming carbs, cut out eating after 6 p.m., or remove processed foods altogether. While this restrictive approach can lead to weight loss, it often causes a sense of loss deprivation, leading people to crave the things they've been forbidden. This 2018 study suggests that a flexible approach to eating behavior and discouraging rigid adherence to a diet may lead to better intentional weight loss. By having a flexible, inclusive approach to dieting, you're more likely to introduce more vitamins and minerals into your diet and less likely to be nutrient deficient by eliminating foods or food groups. Instead, you want to focus on adding and replacing foods gradually. For example, try making these simple changes if you're going to get a burger, fries, and a large pop, which can be anywhere between 1,600 to 2,000 calories in a single meal. A. Swap the regular meat that's often around 30% fat with extra lean ground beef, which is closer to 5% fat. It may not be as juicy, but you can make it taste as good with the right sauces. B. Replace the soda with a low-calorie smoothie, water, or a 0-calorie pop. Flavored sparkling water is also a great option. This swap alone can reduce the total calories by up to 300. C. Swap the deep-fried fries with air-fried or baked sweet potato fries. All the oils in the fries account for many hidden calories that are hard to keep track of. D. Replace the French fries altogether with a tasty salad. If you're not a fan of salad, there's a good chance you just haven't spent enough time experimenting with different recipes. The right combination of veggies, croutons, and low-calorie dressings can taste amazing. So hopefully you get the point. Next, create a dieting process that gradually adds and replaces foods in line with your weight loss goals instead of depriving yourself of foods completely. Number 2, focus on your step count. The second thing is to focus on your daily step count. We are now more sedentary than ever before, which is dangerous for our weight and overall health. This 2020 paper discusses the evidence that increased sedentary time impairs the body's weight homeostat, weight gain, adiposity, and elevated chronic inflammation caused by sedentary behavior, which are risk factors for cancer. So you're more likely to gain and store body fat from being sedentary, which can also lead to major health risks like cancer. Not good. While some of you may be doing cardio for 30 minutes a few times a week, this unfortunately isn't enough. We want to engage in more regular physical activity that raises our heart rate almost every day. We also want to track our step count to ensure our daily activity remains high. If you've ever reduced calories, started doing more cardio, and still didn't see weight loss, this is one of the biggest reasons. You probably subconsciously started moving less outside of your workouts. So tracking your total daily step count and ensuring it stays consistent, you'll yield much better results even as you diet. Number 3, you can still enjoy dessert. The third thing is that you can enjoy dessert. Yeah, that's right, but you have to be calorie conscious and make better choices. Here's a few examples. Instead of a slice of cheesecake, high in calories and finished in a few bites, try lightly buttered popcorn, where you can enjoy an entire bowl in half the calories. Instead of eating an entire chocolate bar, try a single tablespoon of chocolate chips before bed. Instead of ordering pizza, where you'll eat the whole pie, get some flatbread, pre-made tomato sauce, and lightly sprinkle it with cheese and your favorite toppings. Reduce sugar Greek yogurt with cinnamon and cut strawberries instead of ice cream, and the list goes on and on. Find healthy alternatives and you'll never feel deprived of dessert. Number 4, fasting isn't magical, but it can help. The next point is to try intermittent fasting. It isn't magical, but it does have a few beneficial aspects. It reduces the number of food decisions you have to make, making dieting easier. So instead of eating 3 to 4 meals a day, you would consume 2 meals and maybe a snack during the evening windows. Next is fasting for more prolonged periods, making it easier to consume fewer calories than whole days of dieting. Instead of restricting the number of calories per meal, you limit the times you can eat. This means you'll have more flexibility and total calories per meal when you get to eat. The most common intermittent fasting approach is to have an 8-hour feeding window between 12 p.m. and 8 p.m. or 2 p.m. and 10 p.m. or even later. You can also start eating in the morning, but just cut off your eating much earlier in the day. Give intermittent fasting a try. If it doesn't help you, you can always scrap it or just do it for a few days a week. Number 5, protein will keep you fuller and less hungry. Next is to eat more protein. Why? This 2008 paper mentions 3 key protein benefits for long-term weight loss. Number 1, increased satiety. Protein generally increases satiety to a greater extent than carbohydrates or fat and may facilitate a reduction in calorie consumption. Number 2, increased thermogenesis. A higher protein diet is associated with increased thermogenesis, improving satiety, which is the feeling of fullness. Number 3, increased fat-free mass. In some individuals, a moderately higher protein diet may stimulate muscle protein anabolism, favoring lean muscle mass retention while improving metabolic profile. That may sound sciencey, but to sum everything up, protein helps you stay fuller longer, burn muscle calories through digesting, and support muscle gains in metabolism, all amazing for your weight loss goals. Number 6, focus on voluminous food. The 6th point is to choose voluminous foods, meaning that you get more food for fewer calories. Think of this as getting a better deal for your money. You get more for less cost. Here's a quick example. Suppose you have 450 calories left for dinner. You can have 1 slice of pizza, a cup of almond milk, and whey protein. You'll be within your calorie limit, but you won't feel full. Instead, you can put together some lean ground turkey, a large salad bowl, and a cup of cooked rice that will fill your plate and your stomach for a similar calorie count. So when you choose foods, find the right deals, which means more food for fewer calories. Number 7, you don't have to track your calories or macros every day. The last point is that you don't have to track your calories or macros every day, but it does help to do it on occasion to see where your daily consumption is. As the saying goes, what gets measured can be improved. Knowing where your calories are coming from will give you a better idea of where to make adjustments. Our recommendation is to track your calories and macros for 1 week anytime you feel like you aren't making progress. This is an effective way to recalibrate and be on track for the following weeks without tracking every gram every day. So whether you want to lose weight to fit into your clothes or get ripped for the beach, following these 7 things will give you much better odds of losing weight and keeping it off. Did you find this video helpful? If so, click the like button below as it'll genuinely help out the channel. If your training and nutrition are in order and you're looking for a bit of an edge, be sure to check out my science-based supplement line. Each product was created using scientifically proven ingredients, all clinically dosed and guaranteed to produce results. Right now, you can get 25% off your entire order, plus free shipping by using the coupon code MONSTER at checkout. So head over to musclemonsters.com/supplements or click the link in the description. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe for more videos, and don't forget to turn on post notifications so you don't miss the next one. Peace.